close that. Start here. Go to YouTube. Let's open this up. Your videos. So I can close you. Live. Boom. 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 All right, now I got to copy this. Control C. Control V. Bad one. I don't know what's going on here, man. I don't understand what happened. Why it disconnected like that. We'll close that. Beep boop. Are you finally back? I guess the glitch thing that happened, I didn't realize took me out from. I thought we were fine. And then this happened, so hopefully. Crazy, I couldn't even chat. Live chat wasn't an option. Yeah, Ed, I don't know what happened, because we had a little bit of a bump of a hiccup in our KBS over on Twitch, according to things, but it was a one-time thing. And now let's go back to Twitch. Let's refresh here. And see what that says. We seem to be fine here. Let's go over to Rumble. Are we back on Rumble? It says we are. So let's refresh that. So there we go. And we're back, says Bud Britches. Yeah, what the fuck, man? Oh God. And Digger tried to join us in the YouTube chat. It's very, very sad that that's a thing. God dang it. Just fucking kicking me in the dick today. I don't understand. I've been trying to be positive, and even the new stream is fucking up. Weird. What? The new stream's fucking up. My KBS is good. You're saying over on YouTube? All right, let's pull the YouTube one over. All right, live. And unmute. All right, I don't see anything fucking up. Johnny's getting DDoS'd by Israel. All right, I don't see anything fucking up. Johnny's getting DDoS'd by Israel. All right, I don't see. Like, seriously, mine's fine. So it's got to be. Nah, it's fine for me on YouTube. Yeah, it's got to be on a YouTube thing. I don't know what happened, but everything is okay, but I just got here, says T. Jefferson. Yeah, everything's fine for you. Mountain Dew Baja Blast Pie coming to Taco Bell near you. That's gross. Baja Blast does not deserve a pie. Now or ever. Diamonds and henna. Good time. Damn, says Magic 8 Ball. Damn on what? I can't tell. Mine doesn't say it's effing up, and my KBS is good. So, and I have people saying we're back. And is the Baja Blast, or is it the fried apple empanada from Taco Bell is good, says Diamonds and Henna. I've never had a fried apple empanada. Maybe we should give it a try. I can't tell if you guys are having issues. I don't know what it is. My stream is fine from my end according to everything I have to gauge what is or isn't fine. Maybe it was the air traffic control thing that broke it. Either way. T. Jefferson agreeing that that is a good point. All right, Magic 8 Ball, I hope your stream is working for you. We're going for another hour and 45 minutes if we can keep this thing together, if we can hold it together that long. And then we will be back this Sunday, obviously, at 1 p.m. to do a World of Warcraft raid. That one, if we suddenly get disconnected with, I can't fix because I got to, do the raid thing. I got to in between bosses, maybe. But we got to try and put some together for all of that. So we'll work on it. Where was the thingamajigs that I'm looking for? We already did you. We did you. But Johnny has had an empanada while fried. Have I? I want Taco Hell now, though my wife is making dino nuggies and waffle fries for dinner, says Brian. Dude, dino nuggies are awesome. I don't care what anybody says. I'm a fan of chicken nuggets, and I'm a fan of tater tots. And people are like, that's kids' food. I'm like, whatever. It's fun. It's dippable. It's delicious. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? I just want to eat something and then feel. You know what? Again, my youthful vigor comes from being and feeling like a child. I feel childish. Whatever. All right. So, Mark Zuckerberg wanted to showcase. Oh, wait. I thought he wanted to showcase his glasses. I don't care about the AI thing. I want to see Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg made a Meta AI glass demo like 2 days ago. It didn't go well. I kind of feel like since the Google glasses, we learned that glasses don't work for whatever, for interactive AI glasses. Black Slushy, I haven't seen that. Purple Midnight Mountain Dew, yes. I don't know what that is. That does sound tasty. The pitch black slushy thing from Taco Bell was good. What do you mean, like pitch black, like during the movie they had a slushy? They aren't dinos, they are spooky themed. Then throw them out. If they're not dino nuggies, then what are you doing? I got this place that opened a few years ago near me that makes the best empanada, 5 stars on Google, says Magic 8 Ball. There is a, I've heard a lot of people say a lot of different things about Gilberto's. And I've heard a lot of people like, oh, it's just drunk food. Like, yeah, kind of. It's good. I've had it drunk. I've had it sober. I've had it in the middle of the night and the middle of the day. It is great, and I love that they're building one near me, but I hate that they're building one near me because I'm about to move as soon as I find somewhere to go. It's more incentive to stay in the neighborhood because then I'm close to Gilberto's. She wanted bats and ghost nuggies. Well, hey, your daughter, I'm thinking out of my purview. Your girlfriend, your wife, that's what she is. Your wife is weird, man. Ghost nuggies, bats. Why do you gotta? What we got it right on the Dino chicken nuggets. We didn't need to go far. I had Dino chicken nuggets for lunch today. I'm kind of loving / surprised at how many people actually had Dino nuggies or are going to have Dino nuggies or Dino nuggie adjacent nuggies. Some sort of nuggets. You know what I mean? Nuggets getting around everywhere. This is just becoming weird. Now I'm going to have the munchies. I had a sandwich. That's all I've had today. I had a sandwich. I'm going to make some, maybe make some popcorn at best. And then, yeah, we'll take it from there. Odd reason they are crunchier than, for some odd reason they are crunchier than regular nuggies. Now I now want bat nuggies. Now you've got it, people interested in bat nuggies. Dino nuggies with mashed potatoes, with mashed potato volcano. How childish can we get? Well, guys, we need the Dino Nuggies and we need the mashed potato volcano. And then we're going to fill it with ketchup, right? And the ketchup's going to come out. That's the lava. So the ketchup is the lava coming out. We'll use spinach to make the vegetation that the dinosaurs are moving through. So the herbivore dinosaurs will move towards the spinach to avoid the T-Rex dinosaur. Roar. Like, again, it's supposed to be food, not a play. But I get you. I'm right there with you. And again, that is the fountain of youth. Doing Jurassic Park on your dinner plate is the fountain of youth. It's been, I said, it's documented, it's proven. If you're a giant child, reenacting the end of dinosaur civilization, is it civilization or just dinosaurs? I don't know. Whatever. We're gonna. It was endlessly circling, I thought. All right, so again, I said, because I say all the time, I did the mashed potatoes and Dino Nuggies for my son's 4th birthday. Broccoli and asparagus was the trees. That's how you do it. True fact, dinosaurs cannot wipe their own ass. Guys, if you did not know, dinosaurs cannot wipe their own ass. Thank you, Magic 8 Ball. Thank you. I still love doing that bit. Okay, so Google glasses. Glasses. There we go. You know those things that I'm wearing right now that are kind of stupid and gay, but I do it because it's now become kind of a thing and I kind of like it, so I do it. Right. It's been tried before to do the whole smart glasses deal, and they never really worked. People didn't really get behind them. So, that's what the birds are for. But the birds don't have hands. Now I'm just wondering, how do the birds... you know what? I don't want to know. I've suddenly realized I don't want to know. I had a fish lunch, says Rabbi Smoothie. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. You had a fish lunch. I love a good white fish. With lemon pepper and some steamed vegetables. Not just because it sounds racist, it's also incredibly healthy. All right, so Mark Zuckerberg demoing his glasses. Now, great for Mark that we get his point of view. But downside, we also get a look at you. Now, no offense, Mark. Nothing that this is showing me so far is convincing me in the slightest that this is something I want to be. And I'm saying that as someone who actually wears glasses in his regular life. All right, let's go. Boom.
Pause WhatsApp video call.
There we go. Uh-oh. Well, let's see what happened there.
How do you answer the phone?
That's too bad. I don't know what happened.
Again, I'm sorry, guys. We have this. So unless that replaces this, cough. But I guarantee you that connects to this. And who knows how many wireless signals going between the two and what that might do to your brain matter in between the goggles. Look, again, they're bulky. They're oversized. I guarantee you the battery power on them is going to suck balls. What is the plus here? We're reinventing the toilet. Why? Why? People need to unplug more, not plug in more. Brian, I kind of want them so I can watch this show hands-free. I don't know that it does any video. We're supposed to do a video call, but he can't answer the phone.
Maybe Boz can try calling me again. All right. Well, I got a missed video call. Okay, there's the actual video call. All right. I'm just going to pick that up with my neural band. This is, it happens.
It's not working. It's not working. So we can see this. By the way, his point of view that he's showing or that we're seeing here, that's his claim. None of us know this to be a thing. But also, no offense, buddy, your video call feature is working about as well as my stream has been today. The new ones have text reading capabilities. You can read text while talking to people. This reminds me of the bulletproof windows on the Tesla truck. It's about the same level of presentation, yeah.
Yeah, let's, what do you think? Let's just...
Hey, why don't you ask some young, probably 12-year-old to 15-year-old participator in your audience to come solve it, because I bet they probably could.
Go ahead. And...
More than likely, they'll be, like, Chinese.
WhatsApp video call.
Let's go for a fourth.
The WhatsApp is not working, my friend. The WhatsApp is not working. But hey, thank God we're doing this live so we can all see how bad it is.
All right. Try it again. I keep on messing this up. And if not, then we'll go for the less fun option. Okay. I don't know what to tell you guys. All right.
I don't know what to tell you guys. I had a plan, and I had a very simple plan, and it has now gone completely awry because, so what does it actually do? Again, nothing that justifies what it looks like. This will be the MVP, minimum viable product. This will be good for translating. You can read what the other person is saying. That would be cool. You know what? Screw the frickin' WhatsApp thing. I'd focus on that feature. I'd like promote that feature. Do you know how many people would love to wear those when they go to a Chinese restaurant to see what the servers are saying?
But we're going to have Boz come out here, and we're just going to go to the next thing that I wanted to show and hope that will work. All right.
And hope that will work. That's not a good thing to do. We're not gonna. All right, so we showed you the big whoa unveil. We're just going to go to the next thing and hope that works. Hail Nail Salon, says Diamonds and Henna. I mean, kind of. We've got we got some fun third hour stuff, so we should probably get going through this. So yes, I don't know if Digger is still in the chats or in the shows. She probably had to go. I don't see her over on Rumble at all. She was on YouTube for a moment, and then I'm guessing we lost her. Oh, well. Anyhow, Diamonds and Henna, that would just cause hurt feelings. What would? I would love to have something like that translating when I eventually go to Japan. Dude, if ivermectin does all the miracle cure hopes we have, which I'm not saying it will, but if it does, dude, I'm totally making a plan to go to Japan. If I can get around in heat and humidity without it specifically nuking my body and sapping all my strength, I'm totally going to Japan. I'm going to have to lose some weight. Because if I'm going to go to Japan, again, hot, difficult, gonna need to, freaking take it down a notch. And so, have to drop a little bit of that chunk. Would it translate Jew talk? I mean, technically, if it's translating everybody, the question is accuracy. 100% those nail salon ladies are ruthless. Right? I want to see that. I want to, Meme wants to go to the Johnny Somali trial. That's interesting. His next trial is in like October, isn't it? Like the 17th? We're out of water. Balls, we're out of water. We got an hour and a half. Isn't it like the 17th? I don't know. Is there a point to go to the trial at this rate? I feel like the damage is all but done. And Johnny Somali is going to get his butt handed to him on that one. Are they going to arrest him then and there? Is he going to get taken away then and there? Or is there like a few days for him to turn himself in? I don't know. Interesting questions to have. Arrows, what the heck are we doing? What is that? Never opened that window. But that'd be interesting if Meme went to Johnny Somali's trial. I would expect, if anyone, Legal Mindset would go. What is he doing with his hand? Now, is the hand motion thing how this works? And is it like somehow tied to this wristband? I have all of these questions. Or is he just like neurotic?
All right. Now, Boz is going to come out and he's going to need some walk-on music.
All right. We're going to leave. Because that's the end of the clip. It's less than $300 round trip plane ticket for him. Meme lives the same distance from Chicago to Orlando from his place to South Korea. Well, then, it's not too bad. Nail ladies just call everybody fat, and that's why they don't have a husband or a good husband, says Diamonds and Henna. Again, if you can promote that, like the texting or text translation of speech in real time, that would have been a better feature to show off. A lot easier to do. You just get someone that comes out speaking fucking Sputnik, and there you go. Or Spanish, or anything but American. Someone comes out in British. Dude, you get Conor McGregor to come out, and it just starts translating everything he says. All right, come on. Meme better go. Why should Meme go? I don't think Meme should or shouldn't go. If Meme wants to go, then go. Why should Meme go? Johnny Somali is a piece of shit, and quite frankly, suffering a very real F around and find out kind of consequence. And I, for one, am fine with that. So yes, Mark Zuckerberg's glasses shat the bed. They William Shatnered the bed. Boom, boom. I want to know what Asian massage parlor girls say about my wow, man. They call you short work. They say it's a little impressive. Johnny could get no jail or 36 years. That's pretty exciting. No, he already has like jail time from his charges already, doesn't he? And then we're going to see if they're modified. I don't think it goes up to 36 years. The highest I've heard is 12. The highest I've heard is 12. 36 years is news to me, Diamonds and Henna. And this is one of those, I try not to cover too much in the way of drama and bullshit, but because this guy's name is, because this guy chooses to call himself Johnny Somali, and his name is not rooted in the name John. Like, my name is actually John, and I call myself Johnny because people have been calling me Johnny since I was fucking 2. So, like, it's a thing. The Johnny Somali thing is like, hey, I'm a Somalian, or a Somalian descendant, whatever. So I call myself Johnny Somali because it has a ring to it. I'm going to go around and be an asshole, but my name is Rashid Khalif Ishmael. Fuck that noise, and fuck him. Send him back to Somalia. They can do anything they want. He's not from there. Somalia has a required minimum, just no sentencing yet. No, they add up. All right, but I mean, again, I heard, and I'm going through legal mindset for the Somali getting 12 years with all added. But if that's wrong, then I stand corrected. We have a congressional hearing about alien bodies. Can I play a live congressional hearing thing from Times Now? Seems weird. But yeah, where is... I was going to check legal mindset. Legal mindset. Let's see. Videos. I don't know. He hasn't done a fast facts thing about Johnny Somali in a while. The last I heard was 12 years. Dude, if he got 36, that'd be crazy. That would be crazy. Regal mindset, says Brian. It's regal mindset. No, they can do anything they want. He's not from there. I hope they throw the book at him. Nuisance streamers are a step above the what I would consider the evil that IRL streamers are. People who just stream them doing everything every day. Like, that is annoying to me. These people are worse. Especially since they don't need to do that, we could just, not have them around. Let's grab this. It's sad that if our girl Digger isn't in the chat, I have a study for her that I wanted to hear her thoughts on. And that is, in addition to making people go crazy, it sounds like using marijuana, even occasionally, is linked to type 2 diabetes as well. I don't believe this. 1, making people go crazy. That's not a real thing. That's what that is marijuana interacting with, I bet, some other... I gotta... You know what? Before we do the stream tomorrow, Saturday, I gotta tighten whatever's loose on this arm. It's getting annoying. Pinch his nuts between the pages of the book. What? Johnny, can I push you around the Ren Fair in a baby stroller? No. I have a wheelchair. Baby stroller seems a little insensitive. I don't know why you would want to do that. But thank you for the offer, Kyle. It's very nice of you. Oh, Jesus, I'm on top chat over here on YouTube. That's a problem. Let's go to live chat. There we go. Anyhow, yes, I don't need to be pushed around on a baby stroller. Thank you for the offer, though. in addition to making people crazy. Again, marijuana does not make people crazy. I'm tired of this idea. Oh, I went nuts and I stabbed a guy 23 times because I took a hit off a fucking bong. No, you didn't. You did not smoke flower and go batshit nuts and hurt somebody. There are no substances in marijuana that are that potent that did that to you, especially in the plant-based level. So that's why I don't buy this whole making people crazy thing at all. In a study recently released from the European Association for the Study of Diabetes, Dr. Ibrahim Kamel from the Boston Medical Center in Massachusetts studied 96,795 cannabis users between the age of 18 and 50 between 2010 and 2018. He found the group was roughly 4 times more likely to get type 2 diabetes than a control group that didn't use marijuana. That doesn't mean the marijuana causes diabetes. It means that people have bad eating habits and they got the fucking munchies. Saying that marijuana causes diabetes, no. Marijuana caused habits and behaviors that cause diabetes. After controlling HDL and LDL cholesterol, uncontrolled high blood pressure, atherosclerotic cardiovascular disease, cocaine use, alcohol use, and several other lifestyle risk factors, the researchers found that new cases of diabetes were significantly higher in the cannabis group compared to the healthy group. Yes, again, because they got the frickin' munchies, and they weren't, if you eat healthy food, you'll be fine, but if you decide, oh, I want a bag of Snickers, there we go. What's the difference between type 1 and type 2 diabetes? Type 1 you're born with. You can't control. Your body does all of its own misregulation, and you have to deal with it. Type 2 is largely environmental. You continually oversaturate your body with sugars or salts to the point where it throws your system out of whack and your hemoglobin doesn't quite work as well, or something like that. Your glucose, your blood glucose doesn't work quite as well. Did they do this test on fat people? That would explain a lot. It's not even on fat people. It's, again, like I'm saying, I'm not saying there is no correlation. I'm saying the correlation is these people smoked weed, they got the munchies, and they weren't healthy about their munchie choices. They reached for candy bars. They reached for ice cream. They drank soda. They didn't have water. They didn't eat carrots. If you ate healthy while you smoked the weed, it wouldn't be. This study is stupid. Weed users have a higher rate of other unhealthy habits. A guy who runs 12 miles every day probably won't smoke weed. Exactly. But a guy who plays 12 rounds of Frisbee golf every day. Alrighty. So, without further research, Kamel could not say why the cannabis users had a higher likelihood of getting diabetes. Again, as a cannabis user, Kamel, I'm telling you, the reason they got diabetes is bad munchie choices, okay? People like me use marijuana to regulate things, including the ability to be hungry. If I don't smoke weed, I stop getting hungry, especially if I'm depressed and I don't eat. Smoking weed helps me feel that hunger void. I blame Frisbee golf for Johnny's MS. No. The real travesty is looking back on my life, I can actually remember when I first started having what were probably early warning signs of neurological difficulty, and I wasn't playing Frisbee golf at that point in time. Frisbee golf comes later. Aaron should try smoking weed to see if it has the opposite effect on him. Aaron is one of those people that can't do drugs because his tolerance is too low. Like, this is why it didn't work with that other stuff. This is why he has too low a tolerance. He's in the party zone well before anyone else has gotten through the door. So it's difficult for him to do drugs, period. Because he just drinking booze, it's just difficult. Neurological difficulty was my high school metal band. That sounds pretty metal, actually. It's a bit of a tongue twister, but I mean, at the talent show, it must be like, coming up next is with their hit "Kiss My Ass" open class is neurological difficulty. I mean, it's a little bit. Everything is a fungus The healthcare industry does not want us to know that. They would lose too much money. Well, if what you say is true, Red Fox Mad, I'm about to conduct my own personal I'm a guinea pig experiment in that realm. And if what you say is true, and God, do I hope it is, I'm going to be suddenly doing way better. And if that's the case, I'm going to figure out ways to make things work, maybe get the DJ and comedy work going again, and start changing some things around. Neurological difficulty can be attributed to Johnny's rampant autism. That is also true, although I kind of think I had what we would call early autism warning signs as a child. I feel like I had autism before autism was a thing. And now I'm just a man in the world with a touch of the tism. As cannabis becomes more widely available and socially accepted and legalized in various jurisdictions, it is essential to understand its potential health risks, said lead author Dr. Kamel. These news sites from reliable real-world evidence highlight the importance of integrating diabetes risk awareness into substance use disorder treatment and counseling, as well as the need for healthcare professionals to routinely talk to patients about cannabis use so they can understand their overall diabetes risk and potential need for metabolic monitoring. Again, I feel like, did this guy do any studying whatsoever into what these people chose to eat? T. Jefferson, Digger is going around the world in a hot air balloon. Yeah, and she sent me a picture from her latest stop. Are you going to go back out to Fat Jack's? That's a awesome strip club. No, if I'm doing better and I'm healthier, I'm going to go back to doing DJ work. Fat Jack's DJ work was something I got asked to do. I became a legit DJ. I helped them out for a while. If they haven't fixed their DJ problem by now, I'm not. That's a shitty drive for me, to be honest. Oh yeah, I remember now. Shouldn't Johnny be more screen-centered now that Digger took a hike? I mean, I inflated my screen size. Do you need it to be bigger? I kind of like you guys, the chat being a part of the show. I just, I don't want to cut up too much of sexy Lexi's basket weaving logo with my head. So I just thought, sit under it. But there we go. Is that better? We'll do this size now. We'll be this size for the foreseeable future. Fuck yeah, DJ Johnny. I love DJing, especially like club DJing is fun because if you know you're doing it, like you have a week to prepare, you know, your top hits and like literally just put together a playlist, plan your transitions, and then you just do it. It's like baking. You just follow the recipe. It's really super easy to do. And it would provide a nice little financial bump to get us back in the doing better. And if my legs are going to start working better, like finding a place that's still wheelchair friendly and accessible, yes, but it'll be so much easier if we can have some DJing a wedding would be fun. There are a few things more fun than being a DJ for a wedding because like the pastor has to do, or whoever they have as the officiator of the wedding has to do all the hard work. You do the like, and ladies and gentlemen, please welcome so-and-so and so-and-so, or Mr. and Mrs. so-and-so, however they want their introduction. And that's always after. So like they do the wedding part, and then when they get to you, you're like, hey guys, please welcome, join me. And then it's just you being the guy hosting the party. It's like doing a show like this, but the chat is full of people drinking, having a good time, celebrating two people who have committed vows to each other, and we all just have a great time. Everybody is in a good mood, and anybody that's not in a good mood is almost always dealt with. And I don't have to do any of it, mind you. I just have to go, all right, and now we're doing the dollar dance, and then, you know, bring some fun things like a smoke machine and a disco ball. Ooh, I still have my disco ball. Johnny can DJ my vow renewal. If my frickin' legs work, what was the most requested song when you were DJing, Johnny? There was no one most requested song. It was a lot of whatever was hot. Like when I first started DJing, fucking Florida Georgia Line Cruise was a big thing. A lot of girls, usually once a night, I'm playing Whitney Houston, I Want to Dance with Somebody. A lot of ladies will come in as a group and they'll be like, we need to hear I Want to Dance with Somebody. And it's just a pack of women in the middle of the floor. Oh, I want to dance with but they're not dancing with anyone. They're dancing alone together, if you understand what I mean. It's like they're line dancing, but it's not a line dance. They're not dancing with their friends, but their friends are maintaining like a safety circle, and they're screaming, I want to dance with somebody, but they're not dancing with anyone. They're dancing by themselves. It's a really weird mixed message. Do you want to dance with somebody or not? It's fine either way, but frickin' pick a lane. Don't request, I want to dance with somebody, and then get in your bubble. It's strange. It doesn't make sense. Time of Your Life has to play at my events because it'll make my dad cry, and it'll make me laugh. Another turning. I'll bring the guitar. I'll bring the guitar out, and I'll just play that one. I'll just do my rendition. Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. You went home with an ugly chick, turns out that she's a chode. Is that an arm climbing up between her thighs? Oh, she told you she was a chick, but it turns out that's a lie. You know what? Actually, upon second thought, I probably shouldn't perform the song. Love of a Lifetime is a good wedding song by Firehouse. Again, when it comes to weddings, the whole deal with me as a DJ is I'm like, what do you want? Like, what do you want? It's your wedding. It's your music. I have them pretty much curate all the songs they want. There's a lot of natural, like, we're going to do fucking chicken dance. Everybody likes doing the chicken dance. Here's one that was scary to see requested a lot when I started doing weddings, but it was a big song at the time. Wet Ass Pussy. Doing WAP at a wedding is a weird request. And people, particularly of the younger persuasion, requesting WAP, and parents being okay with that song being played. I'm just like, no. And the kids thought it was funny. And so did the parents. I guess I'm the weird one. Have you ever DJ'd a Greek wedding? No. Best wedding I ever DJ'd was a freak show themed wedding. That's the best wedding I've ever DJ'd. In terms of costumes, fun, decorations, the whole nine. I've done high-end ones, low-end ones, freak show themed wedding. I don't know where it fits in the money factor of high-end or low-end, but oh my God, was that awesome. Freak show themed wedding was the tits. Without fail, Time of Your Life plays at every major life event for my family, it seems. So every time, it makes my dad cry. Yeah, I can't imagine the look on my mom's face if she ever had to hear Cardi B WAP. That's the thing. It was scary that people requested that. As the DJ, you play what people request, and it's just like, whoa. My buddy got lucky with the bride's single mom at 5 different weddings. I just feel like to go to 5 weddings, and every time the bride has a single mom, is a shocking warning about the success rate of weddings, you know? Like, I feel like that says a lot about how weddings do for success. Hey, everybody, it's Alucard. His medication's been ordered. We're still waiting for it. He's still a furry little asshole, but he'll hopefully be our furry little asshole for a few more years. Hey, buddy. I know you need your attention. All right, so, yeah, we're going for another 45 minutes. Or wait, no. Fuck. We're going for another hour. I want to choreograph a dance to WAP with the dude cousins in my family. That's a weird one. Muttering John, hey Johnny, how's things? Oh, we're good. Have you ever DJ'd any of Aaron's weddings? Nope, that was before my time. Never have, never would, by the way. I wouldn't want to DJ a quote-unquote friend's wedding unless I was doing it as like a wedding gift as a favor to them. Because as a wedding DJ, you don't get a whole lot of time to like enjoy the celebration. You're kind of working. At most, you maybe have a beverage or two, and then you sober up over the evening and you pack up your gear and go home. Serious question: what's the story behind the glasses? We've been over this before, but if we have to again, the glasses are part of the DJ kit. I got these for the DJ kit. I have a costume, a DJ costume. Like, in terms of if you hire me as a wedding DJ, I've got a very nice looking costume. It's got long conductor tails because I'm a douche canoe. But anyways, I'm dressed nice. I got the bowler hat, I got the goggles, and the flashy lights and everything. It's all just part of the presentation. It's just a deal. And this way, I can look at things or look at people, and they can't tell. So when someone's talking to me, if I'm focusing on something else and kind of listening to them, they don't feel offended. It's kind of the idea. My father was our DJ. He does karaoke DJing every week in Colorado. My sister was my DJ at my wedding, and boy, was that not a good choice. Just because it just made life more difficult. If you wore them when on Aaron's show, when you fall asleep, he wouldn't notice. Yeah, but Aaron would never let me wear them. They'd be too distracting. He'd get too annoyed. The reflections would show up too much. He really wouldn't like it. So I wear it for my show. It kind of became a branded thing for me. In fact, there's even a, here, let me pull up one of my, and this has been a thing for a while. There is a Twitch emote that's me wearing shades. So why won't you take the Lab Glass cure for your MS? Because there's no scientific backing behind it. Lab Glass has been trying to get me to do butt stuff for a while, and I have been an avid proponent to butt stuff. I am a straight male. I'm not interested in gay sex. So it's just not for me, you know? Unless there was some viable reason. And there is no cure. The cure he wants to give me is his dick. Like, that's not a cure. That's, again, just a belief. Why is it difficult with your sister's DJ? What could go wrong? She just wasn't a DJ. She made do with the equipment she had, but it was just, we didn't have an actual DJ. Johnny, listen, DJ Aaron's wedding and play nothing but Erica all night. What wedding? He's not getting married. So that's a stupid request. And so is play Erica all night. You do realize there's a group of people. Like, do you understand the stupidity of the question that or the statement that you just made, St. Caesar? There's a group of people. So because you think a bit is funny, I should piss off a room full of people that I'm with for an entire evening? Yeah. No. This is, again, a statement of why id back it and I back it and I'm the science. No. I play whatever music is requested. Depends what DJ gig I'm doing, muttering John. Completely ridiculous. Anyway, so we're done with the cannabis thing. We'll get that. We'll move on to some other stuff here. We have Jasmine Crockett. We have a video of Jasmine Crockett. It's not a very long clip, but it's another one of my favorite clips of, like, this. I can't believe we're allowed to say this shit in this day and age. And nobody calls it out. But hey, you are allowed, I guess, to say this. She was on somebody's podcast, Getting Better with Jonathan Van Ness. I don't know who Jonathan Van Ness is.
I understood what was kind of pushing them there. And so I do want people to know that just because someone has committed a crime, it doesn't make them a criminal.
That is factually inaccurate. The very definition of a criminal is you have committed a crime. Like, there's degrees of how serious of a criminal you are. You could be a pretty like harmless criminal who's committed mildly offensive crimes like vandalism and things like that. But that's still, hold up, what that bitch say? Oh, here, let me rewind it. Let me rewind it for you.
Do want people to know that just because someone has committed a crime, it doesn't make them a criminal.
Just because someone has committed a crime, it doesn't make them a criminal. Again, I'm going to go with that's wrong. Now, we can argue whether or not your crime was a serious offense, We can discuss the punishment for your crime. But if what you're doing is a crime, then that makes you doing it a criminal. That's why people don't want it to be a crime to speak out against the government. Say in America, we don't want it to be a crime to speak out against government because you shouldn't be a criminal for saying things like, I don't like this government and its insistent need to suckle at the teat of Israel. You shouldn't be a criminal and suffer consequences for that. But if you do something that is deemed a crime, you are a criminal. Now, in case of government, ma'am, you would want to change the laws in what that crime is so that way those people's acts aren't considered criminal. Oh, that's a Roku thing. That's not important. I am a criminal. I am black. Is she retarded? All right, Muttering John. Criminal for breaking his HRO. Hey. All right. You know what, Muttering John? Like, I've had it with you, so bye-bye. Like, I mean, seriously, the definition of stupidity. It doesn't matter how many times. Like, I don't know how much of that is true or how much of that is whatever. But again, just fucking, you can't read the room. So how about you take your bullshit and fuck off? Correct, Aaron's a criminal for breaking, blah, blah, blah. Right, and isn't you know what? I don't even want to do the isn't a whatever thing. Fucking Jesus, man. You know we don't want that kind of drama here. You know I don't want to bag on somebody I work with. I can't believe you're this stupid. Why is the zoo always on the screen? What are you talking about? You talking about Muttering John? He's gone. Bye, Britches. Bud Britches. Not bye, Britches. Bud Britches. How are you guys doing? We're good. I mean, maybe don't be so insensitive to the lady on the screen. We'll go to this one more time.
Committed a crime, it doesn't make them a criminal. That is completely different. Being a criminal is more so about your mindset.
No, I'd say being a career criminal is more about your mindset. Being a criminal means you committed a crime. Being a career criminal is more about your mindset. Again, this is just Jesus Christ, King Kong Dong. I have your comments on the screen too. Could you maybe tone it down a touch? Jesus, man. We get it. You hate black people, King Kong Dong. It's kind of obvious. Got to start timing you out too? Good God. Oh, I thought I was in Rumble. No, you're not. You're in YouTube, and it's clear on the screen. And again, just, I'm fine with being critical, but I'm not racist, and I'm starting to wonder if maybe you guys all think I am, and I just automatically hate black people, because good God. I do not. Anyways, we have an hour left in the program. There we go. There we go there. Well, that ended that. She was being stupid, and that ended that. All right, so I don't hate them. I'm sorry. Is this not white power? No, one, I don't do a white power hour, and two, I don't believe you, King Kong Dong. With what you say repeatedly, I don't believe you. It's literally like every single time we talk about him. Oh. Anyways. We have an hour left in the program. Let's grab our third hour stories. We have North Korea banning words. Oh, that makes it okay. So you can hate anybody that's anybody that you don't know personally, so long as there's. You can dehumanize anybody who has a skin tone that's not yours, so long as they're not a personal relation or friend. I get it. That doesn't make sense at all. It's again, I can disagree. I can agree with disliking behaviors and things, but yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Let's get over to this. North Korea banning Western worlds. Fuck, screwing me up. North Korea banning Western words. Top list with Catholic schools. I'm not Catholic, though. I don't know that I want my daughter going to a Catholic school. What does that entail? I have questions. I'm not specifically religious. So does my daughter have to observe Catholic beliefs? Or does she just have to follow rules that are built by an institution that's Catholic? There are very big differences between those. And that would be, wait, Johnny's not racist? I want a refund, says Brian. Normally, you get a chuckle, but I hit a string. So lurk mode. I just got done dealing with Muttering John for the umpteenth time. So I'm having a what I would call and again, it's not that I give two shits about your chats, whether you mean them or not, or whether you think they're jokes and that's cool. None of that. It's that it's on the screen and I just don't want, and then when I play it off, you double down. And again, it's on the screen. I was like, no, I'm talking about and again, that's on the screen. Racism is a spectrum. That is what the left has taught me. So wait a minute, my internet company is racist? Because I get my internet through a spectrum. That's not good. I didn't realize my DSL was racist. I'm going to have to work on that. All right, so North Korea is banning Western words, including hamburger and ice cream. This was shared on Twitter. North Korea just outlawed the word hamburger. They also banned ice cream and karaoke. Why? Because they're too Western. I'd like to posit a second theory. They outlawed hamburger and ice cream because they don't want people to talk about things they'll never have. They'll never have those things. As for karaoke, I don't know why. Tour guides at Kim's new beach resort are now forced to say double bread with ground beef instead of hamburger and on-screen accompaniment machine for karaoke. I still don't think they actually have hamburger. That would require beef. It's not just about food. A new UN report says people are being publicly executed for watching foreign movies or listening to banned music. Publicly executed for listening to banned music. Oh my God. The goal is to teach tourism professionals to consciously use North Korean vocabulary while avoiding South Korean expressions and foreign loanwords. The tour guides who are enrolled in a rigorous state-run trained program are being instructed to say dajin gogi gogi, which is double bread with ground beef, for hamburger instead of esukugumui or Eskimo for ice cream. So you're just calling ice cream Eskimo? You're just going to disparage an entire group of people? Meanwhile, karaoke machines should be called an on-screen accompaniment machine. That's just communism sounds like so much fun, right? Yeah, I'm glad karaoke isn't an English word. I know. But it's too Western. It's not that it's English, it's too Western. What's wrong with band music, says Johnny Books. I don't know. Why are hamburgers when they are made of beef? I can't figure out what you're asking. That first row, what are hamburgers when they're made of beef? They're hamburgers. I don't understand the question. I don't understand the question. The more shocking thing, King Kong Dong's right about this one, the more shocking thing is hamburger in North Korea in the same sentence. Right, you're not going to get a hamburger in North Korea. Why are you worried about renaming it? People can't order one. Repression in North Korea has largely worsened over the last decade, with the state increasingly cracking down on citizens trying to access foreign media with harsh punishments, including public executions a major new UN report has found. How did the U.S. manage to invent putting a piece of meat on a piece of bread? The rest of the world is so dumb for not thinking of it. I think we normalized it. The ground beef piece of meat on a bread, like making a sandwich out of ground beef. I don't know. That was probably a Salisbury steak was a thing beforehand. A burger is just a Salisbury steak done differently without any like gravy. China makes dog and cat burgers, so those are okay. Melton is talking about Aaron. I don't care if Melton's talking about Aaron. I don't know what the HRO was dropped. I don't think so. Not after some of the crazy shit that guy's been doing. So I don't know, man. I don't really care. It's not my problem. That's a steel toe question. It's not really a this show question. I just as a professional rule, I have decided not to talk about his shit because it's in litigation and there's like legal crap to it, so I'm not going to do it. That's a steel toe question. Representation in North Korea, blah, 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 blah. Watching foreign films, listening to music, sharing TV dramas from overseas may warrant harsh penalties, including the death penalty under new laws established over the last decade. So yeah, they're killing you. They're killing you for watching Wednesday, which I have not watched. I have not watched it at all. All right, so we've got that. We got Johnny. Do you like the hot beef sandwich with mashed potatoes and gravy on top of the bread? I've never had that. That sounds weird. It sounds weird. It sounds like a Salisbury steak with just extra accoutrement. Like, because again, a Salisbury steak, isn't that just a burger patty on a piece of bread with some gravy? Like, why does it have to be a hot beef sandwich? I wish we could boycott China. What does boycotting China get us, though, in the case of the South Korean story or North Korean story? Not roast Aaron's show. It's not even roasting Aaron's show. It's people asking my thoughts and opinions about shit that I don't know anything about that, quite frankly, I can't speak to because I don't even know that what you're saying is the truth. Oh, no, it's the truth. I've got links. Like, I don't want to even go into it. So it's just kind of why are hamburgers called that when they are made of beef? That's a good question. Doesn't it have something that's a good question. Red Fox Matt agreeing. Yeah, I can't believe, you know what? Blind squirrel finds a nut twice a day. I want to know. Let's Google that. Why are hamburgers why are beef patties called hamburgers? Oh, dude, that's a popular question, too. Why are beef patties called hamburgers? Beef patties are called hamburgers because the word hamburger refers to the German city of Hamburg, from which the dish originated. Hamburgers ain't American. Hamburgers are a German invention. German immigrants brought the hamburger steak, a dish of seasoned minced beef, to America, where it evolved into the modern hamburger sandwich served between bread or a bun. So that's why. It's the city of origin. I was talking to chat, didn't expect Johnny to read it, but I'll go. No worries. And I won't PayPal, says Diamonds and Henna. Were you going to PayPal before? But again, it's dear Lord. And I won't PayPal. Were you planning to? Like, even if you were, you've chosen not to now. Okay, then. I do all the time. I appreciate you doing it all the time. But I'm just saying, we've been doing the show for a while. You haven't yet. You were going to, and now you're not because I'm sorry, you're upset. I don't know what to do about that. I was talking to chat. That's the other problem, too. You guys, the chat's on the screen, so if you talk to chat, it involves me. I don't know if there's a way to privately message people, but that's just the way of it. The chat's part of the show. You can't boycott China. Most of the stuff you buy online is from China. Yeah, most everything comes from China. They have a kind of a manufacturer. Good luck not getting something from China, especially through Amazon. All right, so we have mods put Johnny's PayPal in the chats. Oh, it was in the chats, but it got pinned earlier. Don't King Kong Dong. Jesus, man. Thank you for the 5. We have to count that with everything that's in there. So let's just go ahead and count that. So we're down to 35. Not 65. Down to 35 for the / private message to Johnny K. I'm gay. Thank you. I think. Why do you need to tell me that, actually, now that I think about it? Why would I need to know your gender? All right. Anyways, so we have that saved. We have that there. I will put it in the YouTube chat because we had to make a new YouTube chat. So the Venmos and the PayPals and stuff aren't saved. There we go. There we go. There we go. And then I'll pin that, even though it's not really a thing. We're ahead, and I appreciate it. I should say like this, too. Just because you donate to the show doesn't mean I have to change my opinions or bow down to you. And if that means I lose that support, then so be it. I'll go do a regular job. I'm not here to sell my opinions and just, oh, well, you pay. And I can't keep track of everybody who donates every dollar and go, oh, well, you've paid this much, so I have to. Again, if you threaten me with or not even threaten, if you, I'm not donating. Okay. Well, from the way that sounds, I question whether or not you were going to in the first place. Had a whole show. Whatever. All right, so there we go. I put the PayPal in the chat. It should still be up in the. Is it not up in Rumble or Twitch? Here we go. We'll link it in Twitch too. I could have swore I pinned it until the end of the show. Manually or until the end of the program. So that should be a thing. It is pinned in both. There we go. And it's still pinned in Rumble. We'll check those before we get to the end of the show. All right, let's get to something a little different, maybe toned down stuff. We have a lot of more lighthearted shit going
Corgo
forward.
100, let's go everyone. Shoot Johnny money, let's get a hype train going. Let's go.
I love that she couldn't say go. Let's go. Instead, she said, let's go. It sounded like she said, let's go. And that's... I donated just in case I chased off a dono, says King Kong Dong. Well, I appreciate that. Again, that's my point. If your donation can be chased off, was it really a donation? Like, you want me to just be an echo chamber? That's fine. I'm not interested in doing that. I'm fine with being corrected. I am an idiot. I get lots of things wrong, but damn, Johnny, bow down and take the MS cure, says Brian. Look, and that's my point. If I won't take dick from Labglass after all the money he's thrown at me, then you can't sit there and be like, well, I was just talking to the chat. I guess I'll take my donos and leave. And it's like, okay. You see you later. I'm not going to take it up the ass from you for whatever you're giving me. If I'm not taking it up the ass from that guy, and he's been funding this show day in and day out for months. So, I mean, sorry. But hey. And Mr. Q getting gooey with it. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. As far as a hype train over on Twitch, we would have to get another couple of 100-bit gives or subscriptions to make that happen. It seems like we might not have the viewership over there to pull that off. But if you guys want any stickers or sound drops played with your Rumble rants or YouTube drops, just ask any donation over $1 and we'll throw that there forward. This was not what I thought it was. But I'll double check anyway. Let's double check you and you. Both of you open. Oh, wait. Nope. Now I got to verify my identity. All right. There we go. There we go. And we're good. Thank you very much. Labglass and his indecent proposals. It's a thing. Career criminal checking in, says reformed rapscallion. I knew Johnny was nothing but a good-for-nothing digger lover. I have a shirt that says 100% digger lover. In fact, I sell a shirt on my merch store that says 100% digger lover. And I'm very excited to report that Digger's dad might buy a digger lover shirt or a mug. Digger's dad talked about getting himself one of these fine, lovely, certified digger lover shirts. If you're a friend of our girl Digger, nothing says it like a digger lover shirt. It comes in black. You can get it in gray. Let's unzoom here. Comes in black. You can get it in a heather gray. You can get it in a midnight navy, which is still more of a black than anything. Or if you really need it in blue, we got it in royal blue and the It's All Right in white. I might get a white one pretty soon. I feel like Digger Lover in white would really fucking stand out a lot more than the black one. I have the black one. This one just doesn't seem to pop as hard, and I got to clean up that logo. The white didn't come out like it was supposed to, so it looked, faded and stamped. But yes, Digger Lover in white. Great shirt. The Towboys should help get Digger down here to Johnny's house. I don't know. I got to get my own house. Digger's dad likes the shirt. You're in there. Johnny, one parent approved, one to go. Actually, yeah, no, I don't know. We'll see. He loves the shirt, and that's just because she loves the shirt. He also likes the mug. So I recommend the mug in white, partially because it seems like the white mug is actually larger. Because I have a white and a black mug. I have a white gem mug, and the white gem mug and the white Digger Lover mug are the same mug. I don't understand. I don't understand. Here's what the next thing I'm ordering. The next thing I'm ordering off my merch site. And yes, I pay to order this stuff. I just don't pay quite the same price because I don't pay the cut I get. I'm getting a Digger Lover hat. I need to get a Digger Lover hat. That's my next go. That's the next one. But that might be after she gets back with the Go F Me show. It's normally the opposite. What are you talking about? Where I pay for everything? I did not know that. I did not know that, sir. All right, so we have a couple of stories left for the why is the ostrich jerky? There's no jerky. There's no meat. There's no damn meat, man. There's no effing meat. There's no meat. It's a complete lie. Why would you believe it? There's no meat. All right. We have a couple of stories left. We got about 45 minutes left in the program. A few things to go over. Most of it's all like lighthearted stuff. We specifically didn't want to do anything too intensive. After everything that happened earlier, I feel like the University of California's Berkeley study of chimpanzees and their addiction to alcohol, probably not a good one. But F it, I think it's a video, which means we'll play it. So we covered the words. There was a spill on a New Jersey interstate, and food spills have been happening with, I would say, increased frequency on a New Jersey interstate. Now, here's the question. I don't know about you guys. I've never been to New Jersey. Is the weather hot enough right now to make asphalt melt chocolate? Would be my question. Is the weather in New Jersey hot enough to make asphalt melt chocolate? I've had some good elk roast cooking right now. That sounds awesome. I've never had elk.
Bags and boxes.
Not that that's relevant at all, but yeah. All right, so a truck on a New Jersey highway spilled M&Ms all over the place. Let's check up on this.
Boxes of M&Ms spilled out onto the highway in North Jersey, shutting down part of that road until crews could clear the scene. So it happened last night.
The road now has 2-lane diabetes.
In Knowlton Township on I-80 West. In a Facebook post, the township's fire and rescue said a tractor trailer hauling the candy rear-ended a parked tractor trailer. The crash then caused the box of the trailer to tear open, which spilled all the candy cargo onto the roadway. No injuries were reported.
How hard did you rear-end a tractor trailer that it ripped your trailer open? You rear-ended to the point where it ripped your ass open. That's not okay. Jesus. So, all right. So I guess if you're in New Jersey, free M&Ms right now. Close. Yes, it's still 80-degree days, says King Kong Dong. Yes, New Jersey is the same weather as New York, and it's just as warm around here, if not warmer. So yeah, you guys might have a Hershey highway right now. Fucking leaned on my arm, and apparently, it's like I said, it's loose, and it moved just enough that I slipped off of it like a fucking drunkard. Oh my God. It doesn't help since I did a little bit of a toke a second ago. We have 45 minutes left in the show. Thank you for hanging out, everybody. We love having all you guys here. We are back this Sunday. We're back this Sunday doing a raid on World of Warcraft Mana Forge. And I'm going to be, hopefully, if I can have it set up, I'm going to be doing it on Kick and Twitch and YouTube and Rumble simultaneously. If I have to drop any of them out of there, I might do YouTube out, but I would rather not. Actually, probably Twitch. Twitch is the lowest viewership I have of all of my channels, so that'd probably make the most sense. Anyways, let's go over to this. Like I said, this is a weird story to go to, given what we had happening in the chat earlier. Researchers at the University of California, Berkeley found that chimpanzees eating fermented fruit in their native habitats consume the equivalent of nearly 2 alcoholic drinks per day. Across all sites, male and female chimpanzees are consuming about 14 grams, about half an ounce, of pure some fermented fruit. Just a rotten banana. Now, is he going to lumber off? Nah, he doesn't look like he's having trouble moving. Rating a man forge? Weird flex. No. Mana Forge. MANAFORGE. See, it's a large raid dungeon thing. Hell yeah, Drunken Monkey Kung Fu sounds great. No one mentioned Drunken Monkey Kung Fu. I don't know where you got that. You should be sorely disappointed. We simply said chimpanzees in a study from Berkeley apparently love the sauce.
Do they want the fermentation or do they just like the fruit? If you offer them a beer, will they take that instead? Oh no. Come back. Yes. I'm concerned. Are we not on... Did we dip out? Because I don't know how or why we would. Because I'm hopefully still alive. Yeah, there we go. Mana porn. No, Mana Forge. Bocephus. And I feel fine. There, I finished it for you. Yeah. It's the end of the week as we know it, and I feel fine. Thank you, Bocephus. For a second, you are back, sir. All right. I still heard you rating a man forge. Stuck in low views. No, I like my low views. Mattel, whatever your douche canoe name is. I feel like you're probably a bot, so... I'm just going to, how about we time you out? Can we change the amount of time? Damn. Oh well. Want to do more than 10 minutes. What happened? Your stream cut out. Why would the stream cut out? This is weird. I didn't lose KBS at all. Hey, the bot said your name at least. Right, but that was set up to do that. You might have a slightly smaller audience than some of those dabble, but at least you actually do a real show and aren't lame and gay. I mean, yes, small victories. Bro, your sound sounds like you sucked helium out of a balloon. Let's go to live. Helium out of a balloon? Helium out of a balloon? Yep, it does. Something's fucked up. So here's the question. The helium effect is almost a perfect impression, too. Here's the question. Do we just shut it off? Fine on Twitch. We're fine on Twitch. We might be all right on Rumble. I don't know what the heck the deal was. We might have lost KBS for a minute. I'm going to have a router reset done tonight. And hopefully that'll be better for the future. I also have to update Streamlabs. We might want to have to do that just to make sure. I can't think of a way to fix it. Oh fuck. Do we do are you updating anything? Stupid question, says Saint Caesar. Someone clip it, says King Kong Dog. No, I'm not updating anything right now. Although I really should have exit. Should have turned off a couple of these that I normally do, and I don't. I don't think that'll fix anything if I quit those and turn them off. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. There you go. I don't know what someone clip it is about because my do it. Do what? End the show? Or say I'm a little teapot, short and stout. I gave the short and stout one. Throw $1 at me. But oh, speaking of which, I need to count that last file. Let's go here. Did we count that? I don't know. I think we did, and we counted that off of there. Because we were at 35. All right, so then, yeah. And that puts us there with that. Boom. Okay, so now we're caught up. All right, so yes, there we are. Boom, boom, and boom. Is it still really bad? Let's hit refresh on Twitch and see, or YouTube, and see if I unmute it. YouTube, and see if I unmute it. Oh, boy. Johnny sounds like he's singing the Bee Gees. Kind of. Let's do this. There was a way I thought to like refresh these things. I'll refresh chat. What's this wheel cog? That's not. Live streaming. How do I get this thing to restart or redo the stream things?
Cheer 100 Dear Boo 1 Dear Shades 9 Buck.
With feeling. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. There you go. There's your feeling. Thank you very much for the $1. All right. 9 Buck, 100 bits. Thank you. God, I thought there was a way we could do this. Your live stream in a web browser. No. I could have swore there was a feature I could use to, like, restart my stream stuff. Stream, log down, there we go. Cannot change these settings while you're live. Remote control, allow controller connections, multi-streaming, general, restart stream labels. Close. All right, let's see if that did it. I tried restarting my stream labels. Did that fix it? Let's see. Stream labels, did that fix it? Nope. Nope. I kind of want to kill the stream now. I mean, like, we have to drop like over half the audience to get rid of YouTube. I don't want to restart it on YouTube a third time. What the? And I really want Streamlabs to stop giving me notifications. Streamlabs is bringing live streaming to AI glasses from Meta. I don't want that notification. 8 minutes ago, it disconnected and attempted to reconnect. So we had a disconnection 8 minutes ago. Lexi, well, fuck. Like, I don't know what to do now. I'm kind of stuck in this weird spot. What happened to the sound? You sound like you're in a tunnel. Now it's over on Twitch, too. Now we're horrible on Twitch as well. Now we're horrible on Twitch as well. Nope, I sound fine on Twitch. Don't mess with it, only 30 minutes to go. Yeah, but all of the videos and stuff I'm going to play are going to suck with make a puppet and lean into it. Well, that's going to take more time than I can do. I can barely operate a puppet, let alone make one in 30 minutes. I don't dislike the idea, though. But wouldn't I be stealing... Isn't there someone else that already streams as a puppet? Wouldn't that be, like, stealing their bit? I don't want to do that. I don't want to steal somebody else's bit. Even if it is a good bit. I don't want to steal it. It'd be a dick move. You have a... Alright, we covered that. Rumble, still good there. Johnny, where's my money, says Eric Cartman. What money? What money? What? 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 Alright, that's going to sound stupid with the helium voice. The helium voice thing is going to sound stupid. My only hope is that it won't be live in the replay. Like, if you play it back later, it'll sound completely fine, and me and everybody else talking about it will be just stupid. That's a way better way to go about it. All right, we did the chimp study. I have a story to read about Billings, Montana. So, I can't focus. I can't focus. I'm gonna go over and listen to it again. It's gonna sound like balls. Let's hit this and see how bad it sounds. Let's hit. Oh Jesus. I already have a light enough, effeminate enough voice. It cracks without my without my choice. Did we need this?
Last time I checked, we don't have a whole lot of songs that feature the cowbell.
I gotta have more cowbell, baby. I gotta have more cowbell, baby.
See what I mean? It sounds weird. Unless you're watching it back later. In which case, we are 30 seconds away from a hype train launching if we get another 100-bit give or another sub donation. Thank you, Johnny Chimpo, subscribing at Tier 1, 48 months. Currently a 48-month streak. Thank you so much, Johnny Chimpo. Cowbell coming in for you. Heyo. Yeah. Now let's watch. Let's watch that fade into oblivion right there, and there we go. We're done. No hype train at all. All right, so we have 30 minutes left. God, this is going to be hard to do. All right, we'll go through this. I hope it doesn't record the audio that way later, because that sucks. All right, meth is a drug, but when you get a large bust, I guess the FBI decides just to burn the shit. Shouldn't you just, like, here, no offense, guys, if you're just going to burn the meth anyway, can't you provide it to a bunch of junkies who will just, like, OD on it and then solve that problem? I mean, if we're not going to give them, if we're not going to stop them from doing the drugs, why don't we just encourage them to take that way out? I have been wet and covered in mud all day, Johnny, so it's just that kind of day for everyone. I mean, it's that kind of day for some people, and I'm sorry that it's that kind of day for you, too. I would prefer it be that kind of day for me alone. If I have to suffer, let me be the only one. I'm already suffering anyway. All right, so yes, the meth seized by the FBI in Montana was burnt at an animal shelter, and it smoked out the animal shelter. So now you've got a whole bunch of dogs and cats high on meth? That sounds bad. Why didn't you adopt Mittens? I don't know, because he slashed my face and he stole all my copper wire. What do you want from me? Why is this dog missing all its teeth? Guys, let's not get the animal shelter animals high on meth. Why are we burning the meth at an animal shelter? Is that a question that's too far out of the pale to ask? Why are we burning the meth at an animal shelter? Meth, it's a hell of a drug. It is. And I'm just saying again, if you're going to burn it en masse, an animal shelter seems like a weird choice for location. Should have like a professional drug incinerator somewhere or something. Maybe something other than a Montana animal shelter. A cloud of smoke from 2 pounds of methamphetamine seized by the FBI and incinerated inside a Montana animal shelter sent its workers to the hospital, city officials in Billings said. The smoke started to fill the building during a drug burn on Wednesday, apparently because the negative pressure that had sucked it back inside, Billings City Assistant told Administrator Kevin Iflin on Friday. A fan was supposed to be on hand in such situations to reverse the pressure so the smoke would flow out of the building, but Iflin said it wasn't readily available. The incinerator is used primarily to burn carcasses of animals euthanized or collected by the city's Animal Control Division, but every couple of months, local law enforcement and FBI agents use it to burn seized narcotics. 14 workers from the nonprofit evacuated and went to the hospital. The shelter's 75 dogs and cats were relocated or put into foster homes. The shelter shares space with Billings Animal Control Division. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. That's fucked up. Oh, they put it in the thing that they use to cremate the pets. What a bunch of morons. I don't know why that's a moronic thing to do, Mr. Q. But again, the fan wasn't on hand. Then maybe don't burn the drugs. I'm just saying, as a rule, maybe don't burn the drugs if we can't stop them from re-entering the building. We do have a video of one of the animals that was affected. Unfortunately, it was right before that animal did a spot on a local TV show. And unfortunately, let's full size this. This is unfortunate.
This is Pinky. He's a male.
As you can see, he's already methed out. He's already methed out to an extreme degree.
Plastic short hair. He's available.
He's seeing ghosts.
He's pet of the week. Placer County Animal.
He's hearing voices.
He's a very loving cat.
He's a very loving cat. No.
Oh, yeah. Pinky. Whoa.
Well, we got it.
Again, meth is a hell of a drug.
Cat on our hands. Pinky, settle down, bud.
This is exactly how all of the cats behaved after the FBI in Montana got done.
Careful, Cole. Careful. Well, I get a catch Cole. Somebody get a catch Cole.
That cat has been there. I've seen this cat loses it. Yeah, dude, we've played it before, but it's kind of the joke. It's kind of the gag. Is that cat's losing his mind. I wonder whatever happened to Pinky the cat after he became an internet sensation for being just a wily bastard. Whatever happened to him? Did he make it? Did he die? The workers found out the methamphetamine smoke through a call from a city official while they were in the hospital. Most of the staff spent several hours in an oxygen chamber for treatment. Symptoms have lingered for some workers. They were also closely monitoring 4 litters of kittens that got more heavily exposed because they were in a closed room with lots of smoke. What happened to the kittens? An animal control supervisor who was present Wednesday for the burn declined to go to the hospital. FBI agents were told to go to the hospital by their supervisor. The incinerator is meant to operate at a certain temperature so it doesn't emit toxins. If it was at the appropriate temperature, it wouldn't have emitted. So trying to determine if it was at the appropriate temperature. The shelter will remain closed until it can be tested for contamination. So an entire animal shelter might be gone because you guys burned drugs in the incinerator room? Pinky is methed out. Gotta do that scratching. People on meth always scratch their faces. Or their forearms, in my experience. It's the faces, it's this one, or it's the people scratching this part. They'll just scratch at their arm. It's a weird thing. It's a weird thing, man. Are we all messed up on the audio over here? Let's listen. Please be not messed up on the audio. Fuck, we are. Professor Die. I just thought of a business idea for you and Aaron. Combine two things you love. Pasta bucket for Aaron and working at a strip club for you. Call it Spaghetti House. It's not that I loved working at a strip club. It's just that as a job, it was more fun than a lot of other jobs. Playing music, and call me autistic, but arranging music and putting playlists together is just fun. Also didn't hurt to make the money. And then when guys do like weird celebration and like bachelor party shit, you get to kind of be a master of ceremonies. It was a fun gig. I wouldn't say I love it. I'm just saying it's better than working at like Quick Trip or a gas station. Wait, Quick Trip is a gas station. A gas station or like Walmart beats those jobs by a mile. So yeah, but I wouldn't go as far as to say love it. Plus now, and titties, I'm going to say that part burns out real fast. That part burns out really fast. All right. Oh, no, that's mine. Okay, so we have this video of, because we have about 20 minutes left in the program or so. We have this video. I've been talking about this guy for a while, this King Panamax guy. I don't think this is real, and in a continual, and in an update on I don't think this is real, we have our most I don't believe this is real thing yet. Again, this is one of those where I'm going to keep watching it, because I said it before and I'll say it again. If this asshole is for real, and he really does have a living, breathing alien creature that grew from a rock, like, dude, the way you're handling this is remarkably not okay. There's no controls. There's no restraints. Do we understand anything about this entity that is being put forth before us? Nope, just that you have it. Now, for updates, if you haven't heard about this already, this guy found a meteorite, took it home, cleaned it up, because at first it just looked like kind of like a potato or a river rock, and then all of a sudden it became super, super silver, almost as if it had been spray painted. Like, that's how silver it was. And then once it became spray paint silver, it suddenly started growing an algae-like substance that later turned into this big, huge, black, like, plant-like creature. But we have no information about these creatures or if there's any reality to it. This is our latest update on the alien from Panama. Also, the other part that makes me not believe this guy, he films all his videos in the dark. So there's no lights on, except for the light of your camera. That's a little creepy. That's the safe. Now the creature was originally in the safe, apparently, but I guess it was getting too wily, and it was taking up too much space with his coins. So now we have cinder blocks that we're pulling off of a freezer. So we're using a freezer and a couple of cinder blocks as our containment. Again, this can't be real, because if it is, you are woefully unqualified to... This is like Boomer Bob keeping an alien in his barn. Why are we breathing so heavy? Were the cinder blocks heavy? So now this is, now he's using a fridge. I don't know what any of this crap is. He's using a fridge. This is supposed to be the creature. It is moving, I'll say that. This is the weird part. There is a lot of movement in it, so if this is fake, I don't know how he's getting this effect, but it's impressive. There's lots of static pieces of it. That's Panama, bro. His brother is hitting the pedal bike Jenny hard just for that much light. All right, maybe you're right. I could be wrong, Bocephus. I could be wrong. But, dude, come on. It's a plant that moves?
Ha crecido bastante.
Is it trying to crawl? Like, what's it doing? If you pick it up, will it wiggle? This whole... Is the rock still there? Again, this does not seem real. I mean, if it was fake and animatronic, you could power it with some batteries to last a couple of minutes. But if this is real, and I don't believe it is, but if this is real, again, this humanity will end because this shit will take over the planet because asshole thought his fridge was a decent way to keep it. Like, it just keeps getting bigger, apparently. It just keeps growing. It's not eating anything. It's not using sunlight. It just keeps growing. Are we just gonna keep filming it like this? Why are we, I'm gonna be honest, I'm more interested in what that sounds like on YouTube with the fucked up audio. What does it sound like when Al's yowling? Sound like when Al's yowling. Sound like when Al's yowling. Yep, that's what it sounds like. Alright. You might have a slightly... Alright, we covered that already. It has grown since the other... Has it grown since the other day? Yeah. It's outgrown the safe. That's why he's using a fucking freezer now, apparently. Again, the guy does not have the technology to deal with an alien entity. Why is he continuing to do it? Venom is coming. That's what it seems like. It seems like... just a lot slower than in the movies. So, there we go. That's but yeah, we're doomed, and it's because of that guy. We're all boned, and it's because of that guy. You know what? I don't know if I want to play that clip later anyways. We need Spider-Man to save us. I don't think Spider-Man can save us from that. Like I said, we need Panama guy to get like some sort of real equipment for this. A freezer does not a decent containment. You need 2 cinder blocks to hold it together. What if it just finds a way to grow out under that pressure and grow out and over? Just, again, how big do we have to let it get before we start deciding this is like something somebody else should be called in on? And we've posted these videos for how long? But no government agencies have been like, all right, we have to come step in because you're raising an alien entity in your fucking freezer. It's not all right. It's been bad the whole time, from plates and masking tape to now a freezer and 2 cinder blocks. You just don't have the equipment necessary to handle this particular trial. It's just a sad fact of life, sir. All right. No, we don't, St. Caesar. Could be friendly. Glass half full, guys. Could be friendly. I don't know that it talks, but I'll tell you this, that guy's been treating it like shit with taking pieces of it and shipping it off to people. I don't know, man. Alien cage. Oh, it's my fault. Chevy JB saying alien cage orders are on back order on Amazon. That's probably why. Alien cages are on back order, so he just hasn't gotten one. If we just straighten this whole shipping thing out, we'll be fine. We have a 420 burn coming up in 6 minutes. We'll do that. We've got a couple of videos. I don't know if I want to play them all or not. First, this one, guys, like, we got to stop embracing the AI robots. Because now we're going as far, like, Rizbot. We're already to Rizbot. That shouldn't be a thing.
Son got a beardy on him and all that. Oh, shit. Nah, man, he got the rollie. That's the paddock. This is crazy.
Why are we plugging in the cowboy hat?
That drink? You trying to get a drink? That's crazy. Oh, shit. No. Oh, never.
How much money was used to do this bit? Again, I don't trust this. We're normalizing them way too much.
Yo. Oh, shit.
Dude, he flicked him off. All right, that's pretty funny. Is someone remote... Are you remote controlling him, though?
Nah, this is crazy. Hey, fuck you too then. It's like, no, what the fuck? Yo.
All right, so he made him do that. All right, it's less impressive if someone's doing it. It's species 4, only a matter of time before he's going to have sex with it. Why does everyone have to go to having sex with it? Wait until the creature mates with something, and Carnage is born. Carnage was born off of a piece of Venom being separated, not... Because wasn't that Venom's ultimate ability is to replicate redneck robot? No, dude, that was a Rizbot. That was I know it's a cowboy hat, but that's gangster. That's the thing now, I guess. Cowboy hats are gangster. I didn't realize that's a thing. That is apparently a thing. How old is this? I don't know how old that is. It's probably from a while ago. We'll go ahead and ditch it. We've got our, moment of happiness thing. Let's see if we can grab anything else worth talking about for the last 15 minutes. Nope. Definitely don't want to. Oh, we've got an update on the singer David. Okay. David has canceled his tour and has had his residence searched by police after a body found in his car identified as a missing teenage girl. So whoever said that they were being nice and telling him is cooperating and all that shit just to get him in till they get him, it sounds like you might be right. September 8th, Los Angeles authorities discovered a body in a Tesla belonging to Billboard-topping singer David. Reports tell us the Tesla had been impounded after being abandoned near a home where the singer David Anthony Burke had been staying. Oh, so it wasn't even his home, just a home he was staying in. All right. This is just...
Now to Los Angeles, to the body found in the trunk of a Tesla.
We already know about this, right?
The body identified as a teenage girl.
Tonight, law enforcement sources say the LAPD spent hours searching the Hollywood Hills home of star singer David after they say the remains of a missing teen girl were found inside the performer's Tesla. Detectives removing multiple items from the...
Brian saying, oop, I just get back, and now Johnny's trying out for Alvin and the Chipmunks. Nope, it's some sort of weird hiccup that we had with the KBS, and I'm not going to reboot the stream a third time to get that to fix. We were at 30 minutes left. We're looking at 10 left right now. We're going to go through this. We're going to do our 420 burn. I've got the other audio stuff we're going to do. We might end a few minutes early just because I know I know how it sounds on YouTube right now, and it bothers me. It bothers me so bad. All right, here we go.
Home overnight, including a computer. Police say the Tesla had been abandoned not far from there.
It's a little weird to see a car that I haven't seen here for a long time. Had a big dent on it, had a Texas plate on it. So all a little odd.
On Wednesday, the LA Medical Examiner announced the remains in the Tesla's front trunk belonged to Celeste Rivas. This image, confirmed as her by police, went missing from this Southern California
I completely forgot 420s in a minute. I shouldn't have done that.
Just 13.
Oh, this is going to suck.
The medical examiner is now trying to determine her cause and time of death, saying Rivas had a tattoo on her right index finger reading shh. And while that tattoo is not uncommon, photos appear to show David with a similar tattoo on his finger. The singer.
So they each have the same finger on their they each have the same on their finger. I'm gonna hate that burn in a minute because I just did one and I'm out of water. Uh-oh. There we go.
Has not been charged with any crime and has not made any comments so far. Tonight, David's scheduled performance at the Grammy Museum next week has been removed from the site. It comes hours after a Seattle concert was also abruptly canceled.
And law enforcement sources say much of this case hinges on the medical examiner determining a cause of death. But given
determining a cause of death, I'm going to say you don't end up dismembered in a trunk by natural causes. I'm going to go out on a ledge, and I'm going to say, all right, there we go. All right, so yes, I'm going to say you do not end up on a ledge, Or fucking allege. Allege either. You do not end up in a trunk in pieces by natural causes. So I'm gonna guess foul play, probably a foot. If not a foot, definitely a hand. How much of a piece?
In the state of the body, that is proving to be quite difficult. David.
All right, Trevor Alt tonight. Trevor, thank you.
So
Out
wait.
of Los Angeles to the body found in the trunk of...
So wait a minute. So we had David reporting on David. Does anyone else think that might be a conflict of interests? At the very least, a convergence of Davids? It would be one of the two. All right, we don't have a whole lot left. I'm doing the raid this Sunday. So we'll be on this Sunday at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. And you can catch that if you wish. And I think other than that, we'll be back Monday. Our girl Digger is going to be off for a while, so that's going to suck. And I can't wait for her to return. I do have our Moment of Happiness video. I want to say, though, for those of you on YouTube, it'll probably sound really fucking weird. Just to be clear, it'll sound really, really weird. But we're going to do this little video. We're going to wrap it up. We're going to go. Again, sorry for the audio problems. Hopefully they fix themselves in post. And I'm definitely rebooting that router tonight. Server. Like I can afford it. David Palooza. No, we did a Ryan Fest thing. Was it Rytober for a world record thing? But I don't think a David Palooza's been done yet.
Wombats living in Australia have long considered humans their neighbors. Not only are they completely unafraid, but they even boldly raid shops, leaving the owners helpless. In the wild, they unceremoniously borrow hikers' trekking poles to use as scratching tools. However, you must never reach out to touch them in such situations. In Australia, it is illegal to casually touch or disturb wild wombats. But with domesticated wombats, it's a completely different story. They not only can be touched freely, but are also extremely clingy, always chasing their owners to play and snuggle, just like furry little puppies. Interestingly, when they feel wronged, they will even complain to their owners. If the owner doesn't comfort them, they will jump into their arms to seek solace and affection. Additionally, wombats are little heroes in fighting Australian wildfires. Because they love digging holes incessantly during bushfires, they allow other small animals to hide in their underground mansions, helping them escape disaster. Wombats living in Australia have long considered humans.
Now I want a wombat. Hot damn. Now I want a wombat. Johnny, hit me up later tonight if you want to. For what? For what? You keep saying hit me up later tonight. For what? I don't understand. Anyways, we've been Johnny. You've been an audience. Just, if you want to stream to me, just like if you want to do more live cam streaming, no, I'm good. I'm good. Gonna hang out with the daughter, probably make some dinner. Work on some stuff for the stream this weekend. Maybe build that kick site that I've been threatening to do. Yeah. Wombat Man would be a fun comic. Interesting thought. For anyone interested, I know you're not, sir, but tomorrow is John Cena versus... Yeah, who cares? All right, so we've been Johnny. You've been an audience. We're going to be all up out of here. Catch you guys later. Till Monday, if you don't catch us this Sunday. Take care.
What should we do? All the jokes that become the news. Take the black pill they're prescribing you. Game over. Game over. Game over. Game over. There is nothing to say, nothing you can do. The government and me